Hello, sir. Hello, everyone, if anyone else is watching this video. Well, again, my name is Shiva. I'm doing this video as a part of my presentation tasks in my business clinic module. A bit of myself, about myself. I'm a master student from Northumbria University, doing a module which is a part of which is a part of my semester. So this is one of many presentations that I will be doing today. Um, so yeah, this presentations will be about the site services. We will know more about site services in detail later. Um, uh, for better access to this PPT presentation, it has been attached to a Word file that I will be uploading. So it will be accessible there. Also, we will be going through each slide in this presentation. So yeah, let's get started. Or as much before we get started, I would love this to be a live presentation where I could actually talk with people because that's something I enjoy with to help people to provide them with some knowledge and take some inputs from them to see where I can grow myself or to see if I have any feedbacks. But since I have to do it as a video recording, um, I will get started anyway. So yeah, the introduction of introduction to this site services. Well, the purpose of this presentation is to identify and discuss the marketing strategies of site services, and then we will assess internal external environment of site service by using different models, and we will also further investigate the competitiveness of this firm in the market. This presentation will include recommendation services for the improvements of performance and market share of the site services. Pretty self-explanatory. We're just getting started. Just a small introduction about the company that we're talking about. It's a pretty old company, as we know. It was founded in 1966, the biggest association in south of Newcastle and the Gateshead. It permits people to live independently in their lives. Who wouldn't want it? And low brand acknowledgement, under-organized markings, and insufficient computerized promotions are accessible for services. This is something that we will talk more about. This is the last point is what we will be focusing on in the next slides. The current marketing strategies that we would want to follow for this site service company is to enhance the access to its services. And the deliberate strategy is the duty and obligation of the site services. Of course, yes. It offers services to the individuals by helping them to live in standards with the standards climate. It offers equipment and support services to the people in need, and then who and the people who want to live a better life. Site services position itself by using characteristics and benefits of association with the organization. The next slide is a continuation. I'm so sorry if the font size is really low. I wanted to make the content fit in once because I have a lot of content for this presentation. Anyway, the product of this company support services that we offer to the individuals, customization of the services for the needy people, low prices from the company, that's an advantage. The discount is also given to attract customers as to keep customers stay with us for a long time. And the place that is located south of Tyneside and Gateshead integrate in online and offline services people, not only physical, there is online presence of the company as well. And site services uses the website marketing for awareness. The social media marketing enabled the company to raise the market share and promote the brand. Well, social media um, implemented, very performance oriented marketing strategy. And then we have in the process to use good technology in the operations and resources to manage the businessman. We are following lean system, and the process is also applied to manage time effectively and fix the issues of the patients or customers in terms of business. So, any physical evidences, we have facilities, buildings, equipment, staff, and other items there at the site service of site services. Site services hire workers as volunteers, donors, and other coordinate. Volunteers, there's a couple of slides about volunteers that I've told. Volunteers is a backbone of this because they volunteer people who volunteer is something that they would want to do it by themselves. So we have a couple of slides why they're important for this site services. The internal analysis is the good reputation is known for its higher attention and standards. Now, it is self-explanatory. Experienced staff and professional expertise is something that every company needs. The deep-rooted association begin the biggest in the Northeast regarding sight-lost people. It's unfortunate that we have people with different abilities that, and it we're we're just happy to help people, being in a position to be able to do that. And the weaknesses is that low demand for those facilities, feeble web-based presence, marketing resources are very limited. That makes it a great weakness or a bad weakness. Brand awareness is very low as many services are not provided. The opportunities or the areas of improvement for the company is the potential to draw in with clients straightforwardly and construct long-haul connections by feedback into the system. Potential to arrive outwardly impaired and adults of working age through angel eyes. Partnership with local organizations and municipal enterprises to diversify revenue by causing related marketing. And then threats that we might have is the high competition level in the Northeast. A lot of other site services, prepared staff leaving the association. That's not a very good sign for a company. Funds, grants, which make their primary income stream to altering regulations, policy of government, and others. The company's site services is approved to offer site services to general society through a volunteer straw. Comprises visually impaired counseling and mentoring. Stars, visually impaired and medical treatment are incorporated. Sector analysis. Informal voluntary movement implies that various projects self who are not relatives. In 2018 and 19, we had about 52% and 26% of the populace were casually involuntary. That's a very nice thing. This slide speaks more of stats, which are the investment of voluntary sector in the economy was on in the UK was about 18.2 billion. That is huge. In 2019, UK employed about nine. That looks. I think I put an extra zero there. It's 99,088 individuals out of 1,66,592 people of the charitable associations. So I did a mistake putting extra zero there. Sorry for my ignorance. There are over 165,000 charities in UK, and they're small as well as have daily deals over 80% below £100,000 and close to half underneath 10,000. So that's a lot of stats in one slide. External analysis. The central issue is Brexit, which has meaningfully affected the working of associations in UK. Uh, debatable topic. The worldwide extension of COVID-19 has affected the world economy. This is something that I spoke in the other presentations as well of how COVID-19 has impacted not only the world economy but different small-scale businesses. The progress from the conventional to credit-only gift mode has altered the public or national economy. So conventional approach that we used to follow pre-epidemic. Now we have credit-only gift mode. Site service company offers its employees the valuable chance to serve flexibility and featuring their social advance program that enhances trust of volunteers. The organization added a button to its website to permit gifts to be made straightforward by means of card data. That's a very nice thing. We will have good access to technology. Environment companies operating in an ecologically sustainable manner by decreasing pollution and others. Very responsible point. Like different regulations and guidelines set laid down by the government on UK, just like any other company. There are different northeastern associations such as Henshaw's. There's a graph here that you could view much better in a PPT file when you access it yourself. It shows different companies like Henshaw's Newcastle Society for Blind and Disabled People that give help guidance to people who are visually disabled. Site service were considered primary rivals of the company in the northeast. Marketing expenditure ratio for the company 2015 as well as future employees ratio may be increased by site service to attract more shoppers. Just what it is in graph, the slides explains it the same thing. For this 5 force and BCC metric, this is a lot of information. We will be talking about threats of new entrants, bargaining power of buyers, bargaining power of suppliers, threats of substitution, rivalry, and the impacts they have. Like for threats of new entrants, we have a low impact on us because there's 18% of new companies that entering, and then bargaining power of it has a moderate impact. Highest impact that we have is the rivalry. 165,000 voluntary association with yearly financial power of 1 million. It's only 3% of total charities. Out of this amount, we only have 3% of total charities procure 80% of the whole industry income. So that rivalry is like a high impact thing that affects the site services. Strategic set of recommendations make available the appeal. Site service should determine the demand of activity model. The company should avoid radio buttons as they don't work effectively or in all programs which permit communication. Complete the impaired model. It's inappropriate to address individuals in wheelchair in publicizing, as well as it's similar for all other disabled people. Hence, site service should incorporate the people facing the issue of vision disabilities due to parent ignorant behavior. Social media can be used to use the marketing. Like I've spoke about marketing and how social media can be used to make things better. Marketing strategic site service not giving equal attention to advertising. That's why it's not very popular. Hence, it needs to consider importance of effectiveness of solid visual content in advertisements. Not only social media, we need visual advertisement as well. So that's the market plan for we have. The sum would have to consider about 1,500 for this advertising for the marketing, and then they might have to use HubSpot for tracking and controlling the effectiveness of social media. HubSpot is a really effective tool that I've used myself, and then unless there's patients participating in the programs leading the marketing call center emails. Yeah, basically the marketing programs through email campaigns and call center, or using Google Analytics to know where you're standing. And then to conclude this presentation, voluntary associations work to keep a typical or normal climate. The voluntary sector is continuously working for giving social services to public. There is critical waiting listed in relation to individuals who want to get the guide at less cost. Site services can add good efficiency and good brand image through improvement in the correct marketing plan strategies. So the next slides we have references which I have in the document as well, can be viewed in a PPT. That concludes the end of the presentation. I would have made it interactive if it was a live presentation and asked if you had any questions. But that will be it for now. Thank you for watching.